Hey there, Internet. It is Wednesday, September the 23rd, and I got a few questions asked to me about my setup because some of you in my introduction videos saw me flash the desktop and such like that. And I just wanted to let you know what my setup looked like. Many of you know that I do work for Illusionist. I am the web guy. I do take care of the online videos, converting them from DVD to download, inserting chapter markers, getting everything ready for the download portion of the videos. I also take care of the website, new products, you know, jack of all trades essentially. So I just wanted to show you my setup here. It is quite extensive. It is, I would say, beyond nerddom. So let me just set things up and I'll turn the camera and I'll show it to you. Hold on for 1 second.
It's alright, it's so good. Perfect. Thanks a lot. I'll see ya. I was messing around. I'm a jerk. No, I'm going to have you verify the serial number one more time, just yelled out loud.
L142110088B.
Alright, not a big deal. We'll try this. This is kind of different. It's windy out here, so I might need you guys' help. Check this out. This is going to be really challenging because with all these little pieces in the wind, what I'm going to try to do is just manipulate them a little bit. Can you do me a favor? Just feel inside my hand. Feel inside. Make sure there's not pinned inside there. Right? Yeah. All right, check this out. Look.
So I'm going to pause that there. It's just me working on Serial Builder right now. I'm going to stand back in the corner because you'll see that my desktop is fairly large. I run a 4-monitor desktop, and trust me, I definitely need it. I also run a PC-based system. Now, it's a quad-core 8-gig Windows Vista 64-bit system that I'm running. I've got 2 small square monitors on the sides over here, and 2 widescreen monitors from HP in the middle here. And trust me, once you start going widescreen, it's very hard to go back. On this screen, I usually have like news or something running just so I can, stay current. Because I'm in my basement, I have no idea what's going on in the real world sometimes. I'll also have like virtual machines running on this screen. This is my primary work screen. It's where I do video, any other programs like Photoshop, stuff like that. Over here, I have email constantly running. It takes up the entire screen. I'll do web editing in this screen as well. And over here I've got our internet chats. Let me see if I can just zoom in here and you can see what's going on. Let's just back up for a little here. Can't give away the secrets. But yeah, we use Skype extensively here with Illusionist to keep in touch with each other. We use it for conference calls and such. And then of course, life is boring without my iTunes. So this is the four screen system I've got here. And this is the actual computer right in there. That's a Hewlett-Packard computer. And this is like a little portable USB drive that I can go ahead and pull out whenever I need to. Beside it, though, is what's called a Windows Home Server. And this is great because it's essentially a media storage device, as well as it automatically backs up my main system once a night, every single night. I can cancel if I want to, but I choose not to. And it's got 8 terabytes in there. So I've got plenty of room for storage. And basically, it doesn't back up the complete system. It checks my system to see what's changed and only backs up the changed files. So my backups, they're not like 12 gigabytes each. My first main one might be like 40 gigs. The next one, a day later, because only 3 files might have changed, it might be like a 4K backup. You never know. So this is my main workhorse. Sorry. These 2 systems here, basically, if I was without these, I'd be toast. And basically all my media files for Illusionist, the like download videos, web stuff, images, things like that, that's on this server here as well. If you come up here, you can see a few more things that are going on. These are my Western Digital drives. Let's see. They have 1 terabyte each, and they're hooked up to my PC. This over here is another 1 terabyte drive, which is also hooked up to my PC. And on my main PC as well, I've got 4 terabytes inside, as well as two CDs. So essentially, you're looking at here. I've got 6 to 8 terabytes at any given time. Staying organized, very, very important. Now, when I go places, let's just spin around here. I take my laptop. Now this is a nice little laptop. It does everything I need it to, and it's a workhorse. It's powerful, but it's also heavy. It's like a 17-inch screen. Like here's the size of my hand. You can see that it's a big laptop. Not exactly what I would call light. If I do want to go places, I've got this little boy right here. This is my netbook, and with my netbook, I can go places because it's got built-in Wi-Fi. I can pretty much go anywhere I want. I don't even have to go anywhere where it's Wi-Fi because my iPhone here will tether to my laptops to create a go anywhere internet connection. So essentially, if I want to go work at a donut store or just go to the park and work for a little bit, I can still go places and do all the work I need to. Here's my Mac. The Mac's not turned on right now. I don't use it very often, but when I do, it's invaluable. And here, let me just move all this stuff here. This is what I call a book scanner. One of my personal projects that I'm working on for myself is digitizing my collection so that I can easily search for items, key phrases, and things like that, so that I'm not constantly having to leaf through my booklets constantly to try and figure out, where did this term come from, who did this. I also forgot to mention this one thing. This is the back of my system here. I've got my desk not against a wall, but out in the open so I can access stuff. With all the wires I've got, I definitely need to be able to access everything. Up here I've got my network stuff. I've got cable and DSL because if one goes out, I do need a backup. I've got a gigabit router, a wireless router, and another wireless gigabit router here. This is an old hard drive enclosure that I don't use anymore. Uninterruptible power supply, I definitely need it. This is the back of my computer system. It's a mess. There's nothing that can be done about this. All the wires that come out of this thing, it's just ridiculous. And down here is actually a network printer. I have another laptop upstairs that I can print to down here without having to constantly connect USB or anything like that. And what I primarily forgot was turning around here. This is an old TV that I no longer use because everything's on my computer now. But I've got, got the VHS to DVD converter, I've got my satellite. Over here I've got my Xbox, which occasionally is a time waster. And there's just a few games up there. I'm not going to get into it. Over here is a GAF deck poster, the original Black Tiger GAF. I do think there's been some changes made to the Black GAF, so you're probably not going to see this one anymore. This is the one that I worked on years and years and years ago. This is the original, and I got it framed because, frankly, I think it's a piece of art. So let me pause one more time. And so that's my system. Now, granted, it's nerd city in here. I'm not going to lie. It's impossibly geeky in this little office right now. But like I said, I need it for my work. I got to make sure I'm able to work every single day. I've got to make sure I'm not down for any given amount of time. Hence the 2 internet connections. Hence the very rigorous backup solutions. And trust me, having all these monitors makes it very, very easy to work. Also, I hope you enjoyed the little sneak preview of Serial Biller. I had to ask permission to make sure you guys could see that, so don't anybody raise any red flags or anything like that. If I get permission, maybe I'll show you more of the DVD conversion process, inserting the chapters and things like that. Some people are very, very interested in that. Some people, they don't care. Maybe I'll show you the software tools that I use. It's quite a wide array of tools. I'm pretty much able to do everything that I used to do on the Mac, I can do on my PC now, which is why the Mac no longer gets used as much. But the tools, the PC, the system is very powerful. And everything, when you put it together, eventually it's what you guys download and watch online. So I will talk to you guys later. Perhaps in the next day or two I'll show you some more. But until then, take care.